your wallet is bleeding, and you don't even feel it yet. That little can of WD-40 sitting in your garage right now holds 7 secrets that professional mechanics use every single day but never explain to the customer standing at the counter. Because the moment you learn these tricks, the shop loses money and you keep it. I am counting down from 7 to number 1, and I promise you, the final hack on this list is so critical to your safety that skipping out early could cost you far more than money. Stay until the end, because number 1 is the secret every mechanic uses on every single brake job, but almost never mentions. And it could be the difference between a normal drive home and a roadside nightmare that drains your bank account and strands you in the dark. Starting at number 7, your fuel door seizing up at the pump is not an electrical failure, sending you to a $300 dealer visit. It is corrosion and friction, slowly destroying the latch mechanism from the inside out. And every single winter that passes without treatment makes it worse. A 10-second WD-40 spray directly onto the hinge and latch pin, followed by 6 slow open and close cycles, completely breaks up that oxidation and restores the smooth mechanical movement your car had when it left the factory. Do this twice a year before cold weather arrives, and you will never experience that pump lane humiliation again. The regret of skipping a $2 preventive step and handing the dealer $300 to fix it is a financial mistake you absolutely cannot keep making. Number 6, that white crystalline corrosion crawling across your battery terminals is not just ugly, it is actively strangling your electrical system right now, increasing resistance, starving your starter motor, and quietly setting you up for the most frustrating and expensive no-start moment of your life. In a parking lot at night, in the rain with nowhere to go and nobody to call. Disconnect the negative terminal. First spray WD-40 directly onto the corrosion. Let it penetrate for 2 full minutes. Then scrub it clean with an old toothbrush until the metal underneath is bright and bare. Reconnect both terminals, apply a thin protective coat over the entire connection, and you have just built a moisture barrier that actively prevents the corrosion cycle from ever starting again. 2 applications per year keeps you off the side of the road and out of the tow truck conversation that starts at $150 before the driver even touches your car. Number 5 will hit you hard. If you have ever looked at a small rust spot on your rocker panel or wheel arch and told yourself you would deal with it later, because surface rust is not a cosmetic inconvenience. It is the beginning of a structural money pit that doubles in size every single season you choose to ignore it. A rust spot the size of a quarter today becomes a rust-through hole the size of your fist in 18 months, and body repair on structural panels does not start at $500. It ends there with real bills, climbing toward $2,000, depending on how long you waited. Spray WD-40 directly onto the affected area. Let it penetrate and displace the moisture that is feeding the oxidation. Then scrub with a wire brush until everything loose is gone, and apply a second protective coat immediately to shield the bare metal until you can prime and paint it properly. Catching it at this stage saves you thousands, and the only thing standing between a minor fix and a major financial disaster is whether you act today or keep telling yourself you will get to it next weekend. Number 4, that serpentine belt squeal, screaming through your morning commute, is being used against you by shops quoting $200 replacements, when in most cases a brief, controlled WD-40 spray onto the ribbed side of the belt with the engine running and your hands completely clear cuts through the glazing instantly. If the noise disappears and stays gone, your belt has life left and you just saved $200. If the squeal returns, you have your real answer, and you walk into that shop with knowledge instead of vulnerability. Number 3, frozen door seals on a bitter cold morning force frustrated drivers to yank on handles engineered for smooth operation and not brute force, and that split second of impatience. Anywhere from $80 to $250 in repairs. Wipe every rubber door seal and trunk seal with a lightly treated WD-40 cloth before winter hits. Apply it again in January, and your doors open cleanly every single morning while your neighbor stands outside, having just snapped his handle completely off. Number 2 is where this countdown gets personal, because your seatbelt is the single most important safety device on your entire vehicle. And a slow, sticky retractor is not just a minor annoyance. It is a silent safety betrayal happening every single day you drive without addressing it. What most drivers never understand is that a retractor struggling to pull the belt back may not position the webbing correctly against your body at the exact moment of a collision. And that positioning is the entire difference between the belt saving your life and the belt becoming part of the injury. Extend the belt, fully wipe the entire webbing with a lightly treated microfiber cloth retract, and extend it 5 to 6 complete cycles. Then finish with one careful spray directly into the retractor housing, and that belt will snap back with the authority it had the day your car left the factory. Number 1 is the secret every mechanic quietly performs the moment new rotors go on, but never volunteers to the customer at the counter. Because hub corrosion between your rotor and wheel causes seized wheels, dangerous highway, vibration, and flat tire emergencies where your wheel physically cannot come off, turning a 20-minute roadside fix into a stranded nightmare with a tow bill and a safety crisis on a dark highway. After every car wash, spray WD-40 onto the outer rotor lip, the center hub bore, and every wheel stud contact point, and understand with complete clarity that you must never allow a single drop near the flat braking surface where the pads make contact, because that boundary between smart maintenance and catastrophic brake failure is the most critical line in this entire video. Respect it, and your rotors stay clean. Your wheels never seize, and you drive with the confidence that only comes from maintaining your car the way professionals actually maintain their own. If this video just saved you money or taught you something your mechanic never would have volunteered, then hit that like button right now, subscribe to this channel, and drop a comment below telling me where in the world you are watching from, because this community of smart drivers is growing every single week, and I want to know exactly where you are joining us from today.